Hey everybody, this is Tim with the University of Vinyl. Thanks for stopping by again today. I thought I'd cover some local vinyl finds. So these are all out in the wild. I've got a little circuit of places that I frequent. In my hometown I have 3 different shops that I will cycle back and go through occasionally. And then a little further afield, there's another nearby town that is one of my favorite record stores in northern Colorado, a place called Absolute Vinyl in Longmont. And there are some other stores around that shop that I will go to as well. A flea market. There's another shop I'm going to talk about today a little bit. I've actually never been in there. I've heard mixed reviews as far as what goes on there and some of the pricing techniques that happen. But I had a little bit of time to kill before I went to see Absolute Vinyl, and I thought I'd drop in there just to see what it looked like. And I was surprised. This is the kind of place where they seem to have a lot of inventory. I'm talking 8 or 9 copies of Dark Side of the Moon and lots and lots and lots of records. And, as I was flipping through, I kind of, could gather why this inventory was not moving. Everything was kind of overpriced. But this person in the shop had some higher end items that were actually kind of below Discogs, considerably below. So I was kind of pleasantly surprised about that, and there were a couple things that I actually, and I don't like to do this in practice, but I took out the phone real quick, brought up Discogs, and did just a little price comparison, and what I saw was interesting. So let's start off with the first thing that I picked up. And, this album, Goat's Head Soup, 1973, was really on my mind. Watching Michael from 45 Audiophile RPM. If you haven't seen Michael's channel, you've got to watch his videos. Warning, they're very, very dangerous because he likes to highlight, he focuses on audiophile pressings and releases, and every time I watch his video, I'm in danger of ordering something from Acoustic Sounds or Elusive Disc, etc., etc. But anyway, back to this. So this, Goat's Head Soup was the album that came after Exile on Main Street, of course, and Michael was talking about the horrible situation with the Giles Martin half-speed masters and mixes that came out recently, the deluxe package of this album. And apparently they're compressed, things are rolled off, and a lot of people on the forums are not happy about that. So I had this kind of album in the back of my mind. I don't have a copy of it. I don't have a UK or a US pressing. And I was kind of shocked to run across this album in this shop. It was affordable, it was priced right, and it is in beautiful condition. So this is a 1979 Toshiba Japanese reissue. It's got the intact Obi, and might as well open this up real quick. All of the extras are inside, of course. So first of all, let's see if we can show this. Really nice. You've got the goat's head in the cauldron as a little standalone insert. You've got the other members of the band, that were given that same treatment that Mick was on the cover. Whoa, careful with that Obi strip. And, that's a famous cover shot by photographer David Bailey, famous UK artist photographer. And anyway, just really, really pleased and kind of surprised to see this in his shop. Goat Set Soup. And we've got the original kind of inner sleeve. Billy Preston there, front and center. Nicky Hopkins, the usual suspects with the Rolling Stones in their early to mid 70s. They had these associated players that helped them out. Credits, etc. So, again, great album. And I can confirm that Star Star on side 2 is not edited. So it's in its complete, glorious form. What an awesome song. Goat Set Soup. Out in the wild. So in that same shop, after stumbling across that, my interest was obviously a little piqued, and I spent a little more time. And they actually had a wide selection of used MoFis and audiophile pressings in a couple different crates. And I was really happy to find this. So Bossa Nova, the Pixies. This is the album that came after Doolittle, their huge breakthrough album. This was released on MoFi in 2010. This was actually sealed when I found it. Again, brought up Discogs really quick, and this was below anything that they had available on Discogs. Love the package on this, or the actual original album. Colors are great. Black Francis, aka Charles Thompson. Is it Charles Thompson the third? The second? I don't know. I forget. Really love Valuria, that track on this album, and several others. You always kind of, as a habit, sometimes I'll go to the Hoffman forum and just find out, hey, what about this pressing? What did they do a good job on this? Is everybody happy with this? And for the most part, most people are happy with this pressing. Apparently, with the Pixies, the British first issues are the ones to have, but these MoFis are really good. I'm really happy I found this as well. So I left that shop and went to another shop, just a quickie walkthrough, and I have been looking for Kiln House, a clean copy, for a while. Fleetwood Mac, of course. This is the Jeremy Spencer, Danny Kerwin iteration of the band, 1970, 71, I think. Then Bob Welch came in as well. Bob Welch is he may be on this album. I don't think he is, though. I think this is the album before Bob Welch. Sorry, guys. Anyway, a really fun album, kind of almost rockabilly-ish. There's a lot of Elvis influences on here. Standout track, This Is the Rock, and of course Station Man is the track I was thinking about, Station Man. Anyway, this is the first press. It's in pretty much near mint condition. I've seen some beat up copies of this in the past and have avoided it, and was really happy to find this. This all happened on one day last week, late afternoon, and it was a good day. Okay, so then I went to another shop. And this was from Absolute Vinyl in Longmont, Colorado. The owner's name was Doug. He had a shop in Boulder, Colorado for years, and kind of got squeezed out with the real estate situation in Boulder. which is happening all over the country, and managed to find a nice spot right on Main Street in Longmont, which is a cute town in northern Colorado. If anyone's never been there, check it out. I'm on the front range of Colorado here, so right in the foothills. Phases and Stages. I almost said Stages and Phases. Willie, 1974. Really good condition. This album is a bit of a concept album. I have not heard it before. There's some really good playing on here. Of course, Willie's got all of his usual suspects with him playing on this album. Sounds fantastic. Bloody Mary Saturday is one of the top tracks. There's a label. Anyway, loved it. Okay, so in a similar vein, same shop, serving 190 proof Merle, 1979. This is a really good album. It's got a little bit of the slick Nashville kind of production on it, but there's no mistaking Merle Haggard. This is really a fun, really good listen. Was really happy to find this. An MCA label, a tan label. And if you guys have seen any of my videos, you know that no video is really complete unless I talk about Rupert Holmes. We have a chain store here in town, Secondhand Charles, I believe it is. And I picked up Partners in Crime, which was his breakout album. Of course, it has Escape, the Pina Colada song on it. Everybody knows that. But hey, sealed copy, $4. I'm not going to let that stay there. Rupert is a favorite artist of mine. I just get a kick out of his kind of story songs. But hey, I'll take a sealed copy any day of the week for $4. I looked it up. It is a first run press, so I don't know how it happens where you've got an album from 1979 still sealed and in the shelves of this place. So anyway, that was a very good day. That was last week, and those were my vinyl finds. Hey, I really appreciate your time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.